Am I fallen asleep? Why I can hear everything so clear? The dorm supervisor! Maybe she has seen the light from my flashlight? If so, my score will be cut down for breaking the rule that students cannot study after 11. Losing the score means our dorm losing the opportunity of getting the honor of good dorm. Our teacher will blame us, especially me. Why can't I fall asleep? How can I get up at 6 and running in my class team if I haven't fallen asleep until now? If I were late, the whole class has to wait for me. I must avoid lying their breakfast time, or they'll be sick of me. If I cannot sleep tonight, how can I study hard tomorrow? There are 8 people in my dorm, and several years later, our fate may be distinct with each other depending on an exam that we're studying for, the university entrance exam. The fact is, none of your teachers call you to answer their questions in class today. Again, your lead teacher asks top students to answer questions. Teachers think their answers are more valuable. Teachers want to make sure they handle that knowledge. Your grade is not outstanding. No worry, there were several times that your article was read by teacher as a good example to the class. Come on, your golden age has passed now. You are not one of the favorite students of your teachers now. I think your teacher treats you differently because of your plain grade. Today, you greeted your English teacher on the way to the classroom building, but she didn't notice you. You put up your hands for a question, but your geography teacher didn't notice you. Do you think that is all coincidence? I did not perform so well at school and are not paid attention by my teachers, but I was given the unchangeable warmth and care by my parents. Thinking about your parents, they care about you more than care about themselves. This Wednesday, your mother drove to school and sent food to you during her noon break time. She cooked your favorite dishes. Salted seasonal vegetable and chicken pieces, steamed pork with rice, and egg drop soup. Selecting material, washing them, cutting them, making the sauce, frying, steaming, boiling. You don't know how much time she spent on the little box of food. This time, she used the new special lunchbox that can maintain the heat of the dishes for a long time. She told you with pride. I have looked at it for several weeks and I finally bought it. You was moved to tears. But the moment you saw her waiting at the gate of your school, you shouted to her, "Why you come here? Why you prepare so many dishes? They are too much. You should have a rest in your office, but not spend the breaking time on driving." She seemed surprised by your sudden outburst and recovered her smile soon. "I'm okay. Taste it. It's really good." I need my writing save me from breakdown. I decide to wantonly express myself regardless the duty of falling asleep. I wrote this word down. My mother knows how I thought. I burst because I don't want her to be so tired for me. Under my shot, what being kind is my gratitude for her understanding and her care. You should feel guilty. The better her treat you, the guiltier you felt. Your grade was not good enough. You are not desire her concern and hard working. You should hate yourself, for you're not doing well enough. for you didn't satisfy her expectation toward you. I keep writing my diary. The only way save me from despair. The source of my hope and bravery is a small insect. I'm a small, inconspicuous insect. I have to involuntarily compete with others in a long race. Wind can blow me back, and storm can blow my way. On the road I passed by the dead body caused by the hangar. I have seen companions fighting with each other for the right to reproduce. I run to avoid stepping by gigantic feet of human. I lived in scare and sadness. However, I must deny it, the small insect is weak. I encourage the small insect. If you keep struggling, you can go further than your imagination. Even if you're tiny as dust, your dream and your goodwill can lead you to live a better life. The more pain you have suffered, the better performance you will show. I'm like an insect, my wing was cut off. I don't know how to run, I cannot walk well, but at least I can crawl forward crazily. If the one who adapts to the arduous environment can survive, I need to be the survivor. I need to prove who I am. Don't forget the reason why you study so hard, and it deserves your effort. I'm suffocating in that cell of space, but I gain power and support from the process of encouraging the small insect. Turn off my flashlight. I open my quid and breathe deeply. I feel I'm diving. After imbibing oxygen, I plunge into the deep ocean again. In contrast to the cold air outside, the water flowing around me is warm and mild. In the real world, I seem like losing my voice. Fortunately, I can pour out my heart through writing. Why am I here, forcing myself to study hard, getting up so early and going to bed so late? Even writing the words in my heart becomes luxury happiness. I read my heart in my words. The sound of knocking the door is continuing, and Judy begins to call my name. With a panic mood, I open my eyes, and the bright sunshine softly light on my face. It's a morning, and I wake up from a dream. The dorm supervisor knocks our dorm to remind us it is time to get up. My diary is held in my hand tightly, reminding me that my literacy world saved me from a sleepless night. A new day is coming, full of hope.